Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Civilization 5 as the Celts. In the previous episode, we finally managed to remove Shaka from the map and peace out with America, and I said that I would play for 30 turns off camera until we can declare on America again. But then I read one of the comments that said, hey, America is not the only neighbor you have, maybe you could just declare on Rome, right? And it's true. So I started moving units to our eastern border so that I would only play until I'm ready, or I'll play off camera until I'm ready to declare on Rome. So basically until the units arrive in their positions. And before the units arrived, I had to change my plans again because Askia decided to declare war on us. So basically no playing off camera. I think I played like 2 turns. All I could do was move units to our border basically, and that's it. It's fine. I mean, Gao is a coastal city, so I think we can take it, and maybe, if we are lucky, we could just take Gao and then vassalize Askia without taking any more cities. I mean, Askia really is not that big, right? It's 3 cities here and some more island cities started recently. What sucks is that I won't be able to take any of these cities with our ships, probably, because even like 29 strength would probably be too much for just corvettes, but we'll see about that. Maybe if we get lucky, might be just enough. Question is if we need to take those cities. So first of all, we want to take Gao and then check if we can vassalize Askia. If not, then we'll think about what we take next. And also, I'll still go for Rome and attack Rome. We have 72 happiness, so should be able to handle 2 wars. Worst case scenario, we take, I don't know, 2 or 3 cities and peace out. We'll just see how it goes. I really wasn't planning this, so I'll just play and see what happens. Okay, where do we start? I think we start by moving some of our frigates to the coast, and we will not kill the crossbowmen. Damn it. Well, just finish him off. Frigates, corvettes do we have here? Really? Just these 3? I send everything else this way. Okay. We have some targets here as well. Explore a bit. There is another target. Two. How many more? 1 more. And another corvette. That's what we want to send north. Oh, and by the way, Kilimanjaro works a bit differently than it used to. I mean, it still gives altitude training, but it used to work in a way that you had to move a unit to Kilimanjaro in order to get the altitude training. They changed it, and I'm really grateful for that, so that as long as we control Kilimanjaro, all our units have altitude training. So I don't have to move every single unit to Kilimanjaro and then back to its position to get the promotion. Which means our units are now real fast while moving through mountains. And that should make, especially the war with America in this terrain, much easier, because hill overrides desert. So we'll be moving through these hills at the rate of half action point per tile, so you'll be super fast here, while American units will be barely able to move through this desert. So that will be huge advantage. But right now, Let's just fortify all the units that are arriving to the Roman border. Move and move. And on this side, everyone will just fortify. And the Great Prophet will head for, where is it? For Seoul. Because Seoul is the only city that we have to keep, right? It used to be a capital city, so we can't resettle that. Fortify. And great generals will move and move. Almost ready. More great general. And let's actually send one more. If I send enough great generals, it will be impossible even for me to forget about them. And we'll go this way. Okay, 45. I think like 2 turns that we can declare on Rome. Move this way. 45, 45. Good. Back to Askia. Actually, one more thing. We can't upgrade anything, and I really want to get biology before I go for these tags. I was even thinking about not resettling these cities. Am I raising this city? No. Just keep them as is, and focus on the military tags, and just go all in, try to end the Let's Play as soon as possible. But we still have to wait for a war with America. That will take a while. So that's 30 turns year plus the war with America. Then until we get to Persia, it may take a while. Basically, I can't get to Persia until I take America. I'm not sure that I can take Rome before that. On the other side, I think we still have like 150 turns, maybe 200 turns before we can end this. So I think I'll stick to my plan and go for biology first to get those colonists and resettle all these cities. Okay, next. And we have another field gun moving this way. Yeah, sure, we can use another one. We'll just sit here, 45, 45, 45. Go. On. Why does it take so long for barbarians and their turn? Oh, it's not inside of our territory? Really? Just buy the tile, we have so much money that can afford it to waste a little bit of gold. Gonna start working on the railroad. 45. Well, let's see. Wonder if we'll be able to hold Gao after we capture it. Sure, I saw a ship. It's retreating. Okay, so let's spread our ships along the whole coast. And first we'll focus on the units, and then we'll take the city. And I think I'll also move a few units this way. We'll use them to hold the city. What do we need for that? Let's send 2 musketmen and the cavalry. One. 3. Oh, and I forgot about the treasure fleet. Oops. Okay. I apologize for this, but I have to do this. Of course, I should have done this off camera, but I completely forgot that. We now have to start working on the treasure fleet everywhere. Like 10 more cities and we should be done. It's not going that slowly. There. Well, I really have to switch all cities. This one as well. And these are the captured cities. Okay, they will keep working on courthouse, but I have to do it because it's already 33% finished, and I of course want gold, so I have to use all the production that I have. And whatever. Who needs orders? Yeah, I'll keep the frigates around here because we'll be using them for the attack on Arpinum when we declare on Rome. Wait. I'll just go this way. I'll just try to take this city and ignore Askia's cities. They're just too strong. Wait. Okay, go. Are we done finally? Okay, first of all, let's check how it looks like here. Well, we are contributing 4,000 per terrain. And it progressed by what? 20... 35%? No. Was it 33% last turn? So 25%. Yeah, we should be able to get gold. Where is this guy? You buy a tile? Can, but these are really expensive. Whatever, we can afford to do it. Have to remember and fix it. Wait. Fortify. There. I'll just fix this tile. I hate the smoking tiles. And what are you doing? We are already working on the railroad here, so let's build the railroad this way. And start working on it from the other side. Come on. Oh, okay, maybe I would be able to shoot with the Corvette. Let's move one more frigate north then. Wait. And are we ready for the war with Rome? I think we are. Oh, come on, he has a vassal. I won't be able to vassalize him. And he has defensive pact with America? Oh, man. Hey, change of plans again. Because of the defensive pact. Sure, I want to declare. I want to fight America now. But when I play those, I don't know, 2 turns or 3 turns off camera, America declared on Persia. So half of the American army should be here. It's not a bad idea to declare on them. We'll just defend most of the time. Use our ships to kill some units. And I also want to know how it works, because we have a peace treaty, right, for 30 turns. And it's impossible to declare on each other. I wonder if the defensive pact overrides it. But then it would be, I think, as if America declared on us, so they would get the penalty. I'm not declaring on America. They are joining the war because of the defensive pact by declaring on me. Then if I do this, we will end up fighting the whole world. Except Persia. That's fine. Yeah, let's do this. And we are at war with America. Okay. Rome still has Drummonds. And we can't kill the Drummond with one attack. Do it this way then, and we'll move the musketman. And still won't be able to kill the Gallas. Really? Okay. Now let's pillage all these, all the citadels that are along the border. And probably take Boston. What we can do during this war is focus on opening the path to Persia. So we'll ignore Rome. I'm not sure that we can really get there. But we'll just take Boston, Taghaza, Arazim, and Harar. They'll open the path to both Addis Ababa and Persepolis. And focus... Not sure that we have enough happiness to take those cities and Washington with New York. Because of course you'd have to take Atlanta, Houston, and San Francisco as well. Probably don't have also enough units for that. Bad idea. I don't want to end up in the city bombardment range. Let's move the injured Fusilier back. We'll move forward. Move field gun. And we'll just sit back, wait for America to move to us. We'll focus on killing their units. Oh. Oh. That's a nice catch. Cavalry can't one-shot the trireme. What else can we do? Maybe move the Zeppelin as far as possible. Don't want to lose it to some random caravel, but it shouldn't be anything. Wait, wait, wait. Wait. Fortify. Maybe I will just take another city here. Because it will be very easy. And hopefully, by taking Daegu, you'd gain control over the citadel. It really is pissing me off now, all these units that end up on 1 hit point. Just happening too often. When it happens after I forget to move Great Admiral or Great General, fine. My mistake. But it just keeps happening even if I move them. It's like some settings in the game. 40% of units that would die will instead end up on 1 hit point to make it more entertaining. I'll just sit here. We could get the kill, but I don't want to end up next to the citadel. 45. I logged this guy already. I think I did. Yeah. Oh. Finished the courthouse, so let's build wall. Actually, no, don't build walls. Would we build walls? We want to build pioneers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go. It's quite a lot of money, so we can sell more than just one luxury. I'm still not sure if we want to resettle all these cities. It would be probably easier to just keep them, basically ignore them. With the amount of happiness that we have, we really don't have to worry too much about some unhappy cities and only focus on the war. Because if I ignore all these tags, what we have on the bottom of the tech tree are only unit upgrades. 2 upgrades here. Here's some upgrade. Replaceable parts would be huge. You don't really care about combustion that much, but ballistics and combined arms would be huge. You know what? Let's forget about biology. Let's forget about all the resettling, and we'll just go as aggressive as possible. Start with dynamite. Dynamite, then we go for replaceable parts, combustion, ballistics, combined arms, and I would say we will end the game before we even reach combined arms. Oh, hello, Roman caravel. Just targets everywhere. We should be able to take this city if I can attack it, of course, which I can't for some reason. Okay, why can't I attack the city with this corvette? Because it killed the missionary. That's the reason. $45. How did the Roman knight get to our island? Do we have enough units to attack Boston at the same time as we are attacking 2 cities to the north? Strength 49, probably not. I'll just sit here, make sure that America can't send reinforcements north. That'll be enough. Fine. Oh, quite a few units coming. You can just sit here. Well, that wasn't the best move ever, leaving the Great General unprotected, but he should be fine. Okay, can we kill some more units, like the Tercio, for example? Probably can't kill the Tercio, but we can definitely kill the crossbowmen, so let's do that. Wait. You can hit the city. And what about this musketman? Blocked his path, so he will have to wait. I think I also want to block the knight, make sure that he can't capture our workers. We have enough specialist slots that we don't have to have any unemployed citizens. Our capital... we get production. No, but let's just get as much growth as possible. And because I won't be resettling all of this, most likely, I still can change my mind. It really depends on my mood. Today I feel like, okay, let's just ignore all of this economy stuff. Our economy is good enough. for what we need from it. Next time I could say, whatever, let's just rebuild it, but even if I decide to rebuild the area, after all, we have more than enough pioneers that we are already working on. Okay, we'll have to wait for a while before we can send land units to go. Seems that Rome won't be a problem. Doesn't have basically any units. There is the treasure fleet. That was what, 3 turns and it's done. Got gold. How does it work exactly? Received additional trade route. You don't really care about that. Everything except submarines and carriers get treasure fleet, which grants combat strength. And when attacking, +1 movement and sight, and healing outside friendly territory. Yeah, that's basically everything that Navy needs. Great Admiral, Frigate, and Golden Age points. Okay. Great Admiral, I think. I'll just pop him for some new luxuries. What did we get? Nutmeg? Why not? Think about going for seaport here. I think I will do it. I'll even buy the seaport. Because seaport will allow us to buy cruisers and what's the other one? Ironclads. And this is the city that we want to use as a base of operation against Persia, right, from this side. So it's quite important to have the option here. How did Rome moved caravels so far from its territory? Back there. We kill at least one. Oh. I think this is the frigate that we got for free. I'll just move it this way. 45. Of course, it wasn't enough to get the citadel. Whatever. Just move to the citadel and we'll pillage it. I need to move at least these 2 fusiliers to the city so that I can protect it. Oh, I didn't notice that Great Admiral. Too late. Damn, that would be a nice catch. Okay, it seems that we'll be able to take the city pretty easily. Okay, how much damage can we do to the city? 1, 2, 3. Cavalry can attack as well. Start working on the courthouse, but I will have to think about how exactly I want to play this off camera. I'm still not sure what I want to do with all these cities. It'd be so easy, I could just buy another great prophet. Flip basically all of them with 1 profit, maybe 2 profits. And just keep everything as it is. The happiness is still going up, while we have 117 unhappiness from occupied cities. We are already working on that everywhere, right? 8 turns, 12 turns, 13 turns, and we'll have courthouses pretty much everywhere. And we would just focus on the war only. Try to play this as fast as possible. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do in the end. But well, this episode is long enough, so I'll end it here, and as I said, think about the strategy off camera a bit more. Definitely unexpected what happened in this episode. I was planning this very differently, but the game had different ideas. It was just basically just Askia declaring war that changed almost everything. Well, and the command that's suggesting attacking Rome. True. But Well, yeah, I like it. There's more action, and we don't give the AI more time to get better units, so I think this might be the right way how to play this after all. But as usual, I hope that you liked today's episode. I hope that you're gonna join me for the next one again. Until then, have a good time. Bye bye.